Shilpa Bhandari, Faculty of Management Department, feels immense pleasure to extend to you a very warm welcome on behalf of Tecnia Institute of Advanced Study, who have clubbed all of us for the Case Folio event. So, I welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Manasvi Datta, our Director TIAS, Dr. Ajay Kumar, our Chief Executive Academic and Development, Dr. A.K. Srivastava, and our Professor Management Department, Dr. Rajesh Bajaj. So, I request all the prestige dignitaries and our Chief Guest to come on dais and occupy their seats. So now I request Dr. Ajay Kumar, Director TIAS, to felicitate our Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Manasvi Datta.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with
Our Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Manasvi Datta, the faculty students to join us for the NAP Lighting ceremony. I would like to invite Dr. Ajay Kumar, Director TIAS, to share his knowledge.
They've been dealing with various case studies in the syllabus as far as your MBA curriculum management science is concerned, management program is concerned, marketing management is concerned, sales and distribution management, and international management, so on. The case folio competition, the cases are of various sizes. The classical one, when we talk of the classical cases, it goes in more than 45 pages or so. We also say that the Harvard classical cases. But in case of Bhopal gas tragedy case, Union Carbide case, where you will be getting the relevance of how the company is installed, when was the company launched, what is the growth significance of the company, who are the people involved, what is the hierarchy of the company, what are their goals and objectives, vision and mission of the company, how the progress has been made by the company in the past, and on the D-Day when the accident happened on methyl isocyanate leakage from the Bhopal plants of Union Carbide and the catastrophic conditions which was created over there where more than 1,000 plus people died, and later on certain continuous diseases have been also turned up, which is going to transform into year-on-year basis. So these kind of situations, the Chernobyl nuclear disaster in the USSR, then the Twin Tower crash by the terrorists Osama bin Laden, the 9/11 crash known as various high pointers in the history of industry. You have to know these cases. These are the cases which each in the mind, but and you have to see what exactly is the status of the company, what exactly is the fallout of the D-Day, and what is the ramifications after that. Why we used to understand the cases. Cases helps us to know the criteria on which the fallout has happened, and if those criteria could have been taken into consideration, that fallout would have been avoided. So the thing is that we revisit the history to see that things should not be repeated in future as far as disasters are concerned. Air India Kanishka crash 1985 or so, where lot many people died, 239 passengers perished, 15 kilometers the Irish coast from London. So all these events, assassination of the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, then assassination of the late Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, then various incidents, Kandahar events, and the scam Hashan scam, Ketan Parekh scam, all those scams, now latest being the diamond merchant scam, then UTI problem, then Punjab National Bank fiasco, where they have delivered those things. All these things is etched in the mind of the people who are closely watching the trades cycles. These has got ramifications on the future development of the industry, how these signals and the pointers are going to affect your decision making. Now, when we used to visit the cases helps us to know the indicators. There are various indicators. Just like in the body, when we say that you have got platelets below this level, that the body is not a good mark, it's not a healthy one. Similar parameters are there with the industry as well. It has got its own biochemistry, the GDP, then you can say the trade deficit, then you can say the exchange rates, then you can say the balance of payments. All these things has got its own ramification. And when all indicators are on the healthy side, we see the growth in GDP is going to positive note. And if those are on negative side, we say the GDP and everything is going to negative note. And the trade sentiment is also going to take upside and downside swings. And things moves in a cyclical manner. We cannot expect all the time upswing. We don't expect all the time negative swings. It's a seesaw system. It moves on from time to time. But you have to move on from one territory to another territory. Being a CEO of the company, if you see that you have got 5-6 different portfolios, 2 are making profits, 1 is just holding its territory, and 2 are going downsize. So ultimately, net result is that thing is going to make you afloat, but does not going to give you right dividend, because 2 portfolio which is going down is going to eat away the profit which is going to be taken up by the 1st and 2nd portfolio, and 3rd one is just making the afloat. So all these things has to be taken into consideration before making a decision. This decision making is unique. It's your own creation. This competition talks about that each and every individual take decisions in its own manner. And this is a crafty. This is crafty. This is very much crafty. This is your own dimensions. Here in this case folio competition, we want to explore this area, how you are going to take decision, on what parameter you are going to take decision, and on what sound thought process you have made conclusions on that. These are the areas, these are the pointers, and which makes my mind to go for the A cause against the B one. And if it makes sound, the judges will going to give you a positive note. And if it does not sound, sometimes we use a rule of thumb also, intuition also, and we can get some right dividends also. Tukka bhi hota hai, but we are not talking over here tukka. We are talking about a solid background, solid reasoning on which you are going to take your decisions. So these decisions is going to make you difference. All MBAs from IT industry, same. Degrees, MBA, first division. But what makes you apart from others, next thing to you, is your creativity, your imagination, your how to take decisions, how fast you can translate the decisions. That is the only thing which are looking forward. I think that case folio competition will be able to achieve objectives, and it's going to be new experience curve for your learning system. Thank you very much. May God bless. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your valuable knowledge and views with us. So now I would like to call upon Dr. A.K. Srivastava, Chief Executive in Academics and Development, to share his views on the same.
We're very much thankful, apart from our chief guest today, for finding time. I'm thankful to the students taking part in the case folio competition, and a good number which reflects that you are interested to learn. First of all, I would like to congratulate the students and the organizers to bring forth 35 teams which are taking part. To see that what is actually the case study, what Dr. Rathore was talking. I can further supplement it. Now, this situation has been given to you, maybe a type of a problem-oriented case study, maybe a sort of an information-oriented case study of the various policies and the strategies of the organization, and third case study is the leadership style, which reflects in your case studies to point out where in the various verticals the growth, the expansion, and the power of organization is diminishing. Dr. Rathore has given certain examples. If you look into sometimes what happens, the leadership styles in one company varies with the other. That creates the growth rate in the organization, and many of the students and the professors, teachers, and the critical analysts in the field, they study that what is the reason that one company is growing like anything, another company with the same nature of product or same nature of human resources is not functioning properly. Examples, Reliance Industries. They are growing in various verticals, rather almost all verticals, and similarly there are many of the other industries in the petrochemical field where the Reliance have started their ventures falling down and shutting their operations. There must be something different. Maybe a leadership style, maybe their policies, maybe their growth plan, maybe their critical analysis, which had made the organization to lead a success story. Similarly, if I can compare with the students, one student getting 90% of the marks is still failing in the corporate world, and one student getting lower percentage of the marks but very much successful in the professional life. This is not the fact. Why? These are the things which you as a student, these are the things which we as a teachers, and these are the areas where everyone has to put up their brains to identify what makes the difference between an excellent student and a normal student. Everyone is coming from the class, taking the deliveries from the faculty in the similar fashion, but there is a difference. Sometimes हम कहते हैं ना कि वो स्टूडेंट तो पढ़ता भी कम है और मार्क्स भी अच्छे आते हैं. So it can be a case study on such group of intelligent students. There are certain set of people in the industry, also in the institute, also among yourself. They have got solutions to maybe a different situational problems. I'll give you an example. In your family also, your parents they gave a solution to each of your problems. Maybe a multi-dimensional problems, the solution is been provided by your parents to you all. Am I correct? So you can have your own case study in your family also. So this is one part. And now, what are the various issues involved? Now, there can be a problem solving area. Similarly, there can be an overview of what I have told you in the CEO's activities of a company, and sometimes more generalized information to develop a policy decision. Therefore, I think this case folio competition today is going to develop a platform for a logical and a skillful thinking, searching for the relevant information, analyzing and evaluating the facts, drawing conclusions needed for the business decision making, and what Rathore has told, there's a unique platform for business students to find their analytical and problem solving approach to dealing with the confidence. 3, develop a teamwork and the leadership quality. I think the chief guest today, she has told me in a very short brief. She is a corporate trainer also. And we have heard her name in my last organization. Now you see that she is basically from a different field, now looking into the marketing business and business development manager, heading of the business development team. She is the potential employer also. She is a trainer also. And in future you can learn a lot of things from her, because business development may be anyone's marketing specialization, nature of profile. So all these things are important very much. You have to keep on learning through your own cases. You can think of your +2 exams in which in some subjects you got less marks, in subjects very good marks, and the average is wonderful. Still you got admitted to the higher education. You know in the core of the heart why the marks were less in that subject. So everyone has got his own case study. Every human being has got his own case study. Every family has got its case study. Every organization you can frame out certain case study. It's you how to analyze those case studies for a conclusion and a logistic thinking process. With this, my best wishes for the competitions. Have a great day. And at the end, I would like to request organizers to give some, because coming first, second, and third prizes, this is wonderful. But the students who have participated in this program, they should be differentiated at least with some sort of a consolation prize, consolation certificates, or something which motivates them to keep on learning. With this, thanks a lot. Have a great day, good competition, and a healthy competition. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable knowledge and guiding us. So now I would also request Dr. Rajesh Bajaj, Professor of Management Department, to address the audience.
Dr. Ajay Kumar, he gave a reference about some aircrafts. That can keep me able to pick up a thread from there. You know, in case an air crash occurs, if a fatal air crash occurs, normally the first priority is to look for the survivors, so in case any lives can be saved. But at the same time, the other activities start there, so that they start searching for something called black box. Black box, many of you may not be aware, it is a flight data recorder. And this flight data recorder, basically all the environmental parameters, all the communication, all the strategies of flight by the flying crew, or the tactical mission state, how they operated the aeroplane, which ultimately resulted that the cumulative effect of all the various factors which resulted into the crash. That what you know that the manufacturer of the aeroplane or your insurance company who are going to put out the huge bills, they are more interested in. Yes, there's a loss of the families for the percentage you have talked of. That also is very important, but at the same time, they wish to find out what is going to be the reason. Now, what I told you about the air crash, try to transport this particular model to the business. I'm sure you will be able to find certain amount of the synergy in both the options. In the business also, you have a lot of information, a lot of environmental data, most of the operational data, though it's available in the static form. Some may be in the balance sheet of the company, some in the profit and loss statement of the company, some may be the company reports, what are the strategy they are following, and maybe the rate point, what are the technical issues they are making it. So all cumulatively makes a very huge FDR of the flight data recorder for a business model. Now the thing is, every business is not successful, every business is not a failure. Normal learning business is of no interest to us as far as the case is concerned. Cases are made for the businesses which have huge profits or the huge name or moreover, or the sudden collapse of a business that becomes a sudden story. So from there only the cases emerge. Now they will try to find out that what exactly went wrong with the organization or what the positive steps they have taken, which prompted them or which made them to become a success story. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you are viewing or analyzing the data or the information about the business venture, you have to have a real in-depth knowledge of how the business is managed. I have no hesitation to say that the undergrad students who are from the first year, second year, and the graduate students who are from the first year, they definitely have a big gap against final year students. Because for the final year student, they already have been given the coverage on most of the business models or maybe the how the business is managed. Whereas the second year or the first year students, they are still learning what are the basic elements of the business. But nevertheless, I was going to the list that the participation will more from the undergraduate students. I am very happy about it with the more interest is being shown by undergraduate students. That's a good sign. And mind you, now coming to the case study area. You people are going to analyze it, or you must have analyzed that the one or particular business that you have picked up. But this is a learning exercise only. You rest assured, the one particular environment or the one particular issue which have been gained by the organization, there will never be a reputation of the same environment at any other organization. Environment is a very, very dynamic situation. Your markets change, your customers change, your government policies change. It's only that the learning it makes you ready that how to understand the nitty-gritty about running the business and how to carry out the various issues, whether you are doing the strategic issues or the technical issues, which can take you to the success path. Yes, it only prepares you to learn from the mistakes of others or put your finger onto the positive attributes which have been executed by the organization so that you can do it. But before repetition will never be there, you have to make your own decisions. Thank you very much. I wish you all the very best for the days. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So now I would like to invite our honorable chief guest, Ms. Manasvi Datta, to share her views and to guide us on the same.
So let's talk about that, because that this case study correlates us with the present scenario that we have. Why not talk about that? We talk about Amazon, we talk about Walmart, we talk about big and biggest companies that we've never gone and seen. Let's talk about Ola, let's talk about Uber. Why I call it a classical case is because Ola is an Indian company, is an Indian startup, and Uber is an international startup. It is a classical case of an Indian company comparing the international company and the standards of it. So for me, it's a classical case study. Ola, as we all know, it started in 2011 something, and Uber came much later, 3 years later to it. Ola started with expanding of the company, right? It started to expand, it got its finances in 6 rounds, and Uber being an international company has been always funded by the big shots of the business. In last 7 to 8 years, Ola has been able to generate 45 lakh users and around 30,000 drivers per second. And Uber, on the other hand, is able to generate, being 3 years younger to Ola, and has been able to generate just 10,000 less than Ola. And why is that so? Why is the comparison so? Why is the comparison of Ola and Uber and the analysis of this case study so? Why is it so? Let's talk about it. I think you as a student and we as the practitioners of corporate businesses, we as the practitioners of corporate karma, we should talk about it, and we should see the demerits and merits of an Indian startup competing with a Western startup and the funding of it. Next case study that I always and have been very empathetic towards is Housing.com. Again, it's a startup by Mr. Rahul Yadav. if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Rahul Yadav. A very classical study, a classical case of instant success and an instant failure. How a man of IIT Mumbai, he comes up with an idea of an economy, and then he builds up an empire over it, and in a day it clashes. So this is again a classical study that I want you all to go through it and realize, because we as a younger mind would love to have that entrepreneur skill in you, and you would love to probably in a year or so you would want to start up a business, because this is something trending right now, right? And you should also be seeing the failures, the successes of the likes of Rahul Yadav and Ola and Uber, to just analyze the demography of India, the society of India, and how the customer relates with the business startups like this. That is what I have to say about, because everything has been said by all the three. Thank you so much for having me here, and I'm really looking forward to attending the session of the competition session. I hope that you all must have been fully prepared and researched about the subjects that we are going to talk about. And thank you so much for having me here. Wonderful crowd, wonderful people around. I'm really blessed to be here. Thank you, Nivedana, for calling me and giving me this honor. Thank you so much.
So now moving ahead, I would like to share some basic things regarding this competition. So in total we have 33 teams which are already allotted with their team numbers. Even the participants can check their team numbers on the list is already displayed on the notice board outside this room. So we have 3 sessions, session 1, session 2 and session 3. So there will be 2 rounds. First round, that is the presentation of the case. So out of which 33 students, 9 teams will be selected. In the second round, there will be a detailed presentation which will be followed by the question answer round by the panel and the audience. So out of those 9 teams, the 3 best teams will be rewarded with the cash prizes, which are like rupees 50, 100, rupees 3100, rupees 2100 respectively. Also, for a surprise, like as Dr. A.K. Srivastava suggested us, that there should be and there are actually 3 consolation prizes for the best performers or for the good performance, which will be given at the end. So these best performers can also be from the first round, which might get eliminated and will not be reached to the second round. So these consolation prizes can be given to those eliminated teams as well, which got eliminated in the first round. So I really request you people to be motivated and participate with your all heart. So now, as I said, the list is already mentioned and displayed on the notice board outside this room. So with the blessings of all our dignitaries and honorable chief guests, all the faculties present in the room, I request all the participants to move to their respective classes and to the respective rooms to start with the first round of the competition. And I wish all the best to all the participants. second consolation prize goes to Sveksha, Pankri and Priyan. Congratulations. Now moving ahead for the three best performers. The third position goes to Akshat and Shivangi. And the second position goes to Prajwal, Titiksha and Rashima. Congratulations. And the first best performer position goes to Miss Priyanka. Congratulations, Priyanka. Well done. She's not there. Next, Akshay is there. Come, Akshay, congratulations.
Hello everyone, you are watching Tecnia TV and today we are present in the hall of Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies where a competition on case folio is being organized. So today we have Miss Manasvi Datta who is a body language expert. So let's ask her about the competition, how she felt, how was her experience, and let's ask her a few questions about the current cases that is being going on.
I'm really feeling very proud and happy and honored and humbled to be here. Competitions like these, they not only influence our younger generation's mind, but they also give them the preparation to face the world. And like I have been talking about case studies, they are the classical examples of failures and successes, and I think a person should be able to categorically talk about both before putting himself into the venture. So this is very important for MBA students. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.